Hello and welcome. This is the part 2 of the tutorial series on how to create a PyQt calculator using Python. So in the last tutorial we created the calculator screen and the frame. And in this tutorial we'll be creating the calculator buttons. So let's get started.
As playing on the track.
done. Now let's review the code. Now this is a blueprint for the code. H1 is the height of buttons at this row. H2 is the height of buttons at this other row. H3 is the height of buttons at this row. H4 is the height of buttons at this row. And W1 is the width of buttons. W1 is the width of buttons at this column. W2 is the width of buttons at this column. W3 is the width of buttons at this column. And W4 is the width of buttons at the fourth column. So in our code, we made a list called btn, and we assigned the value of all our buttons inside the list. Then we created a for loop telling Python to work on each of the objects in the list separately. And then we created a lot of if statements saying that if the object Python is working on at that particular moment is a particular object, like in this case 0, then it should set the width to W1 and the height to to H1. And we did that for the rest. Then at the end, we assigned the QPushButton method to button, and then here we gave the created button size. We assigned the width of the button to width divided by 4, which is the same thing as 70, and the height of the button to height minus 100 divided by 4, which is the same thing as 50. Then we move the button in the location of W and H depending on the objects in the list. Depending on the object in the list, the W and H varies. So now let's add color to our buttons. So what we've just done is that we've add color to our buttons using the CSS style sheet method. If you are familiar with web development using HTML and CSS, this shouldn't be strange to you. In the statement we've written here, we've assigned black as the background color of all QPushButton method, which in this case is all the buttons we've just created, and we've assigned the text color of white to all the buttons we've just created. And then in this other place, we've assigned the background color of #DDD to the buttons we've created when our cursor is hovering over them. And I've also made some adjustments to the earlier code. As you can see, I've cancelled out the sys.argv that was inside the parentheses of the Q application method, and I've also cancelled the initial sys.exit that was before the app.exec parentheses. So let's run this code and see what happens. Now this is our calculator. As you can see, the buttons have a black background, like what we told the program to do here, black. And when our cursor is hovering over the buttons, it changes the color to the #DDD background color, and then the text color is also white. So that was all for this tutorial. If you found this helpful, make sure to give this video a like, and also to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell for more content. Thanks for watching.